I would like to read to you a letter I have in my possession. That is important and reveals some very important information. 3,500 years ago, roughly, the most awesome display of God's wrath occurred. The wiles and wills of mankind came crashing down upon the earth. Your ancestors witnessed the end of the world, and as it was known at that time, and you would have been emotionally and spiritually terrorized, scared, beyond any belief, to the stretch of the imagination. At this time, to the clinging of the spirit, to all civilization as we know it, we held this belief, and our own spirits, dispossessing them from out of our bodies to deal with the utter terror and fear. We utterly dispossessed ourselves of our own spirits to avoid a terror that we experienced. Our spiritual nature, all that we possessed within us, was in us as a collective, all of us. And we experienced it as a collective. We must be capable of dismissing our own spirits, dispossessing them from out of our bodies to deal with the utter terror that was felt by the entity and the entirety of the collective, of the minds and spirits, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and something which can't be told, and afterwards, and be as normal society, an abnormal gene expression, and an effort to maintain a normal society. If the society is traumatized, what are we doing to remedy the situation? What are we not doing to keep it from getting worse? They need to know that I'm for real. And reality is for itself. The best display of an option in a traumatized spirit, which may or may not get in to itself, may or may not be possessed of itself in itself. It may be without itself. The traumatized state of what that is, dispossessed entirely. All mankind is subject to death and destruction for an eternity living their lives over and over again, being erased to be reborn. The blank slate of traumatization of the soul, missing everything forever, over and over, erased. Then to come back and relearn, taking years and years to go to school to relearn it all over, and then spending our whole lives to learn and build knowledge in our minds, spiritual and mental knowledge collected within the body of the soul of the individual and the collective counterparts are exclusively denoted as garbage DNA, which is a travesty of justice to the human race, whom claims all people are created equal and that all are taken care of somewhat to maintain a humanity or a state of being human, something that, we don't let people starve in the streets. We take care of our people enough, No one dies in homelessness, right? They always have help. There's always help around. And when garbage DNA is found, it's denoted as insufficient to the cause of the human race, which is a violation of God's law for mankind, to mankind, God's will for and to mankind is to recognize that garbage DNA is not garbage if this is true and real to the spirit. It's a model for humanity, not garbage DNA. Now I'm going to explain to you in my own words what I mean. And garbage DNA is not garbage DNA. They call it garbage DNA because they don't see a use for it, because they don't know what it does. They don't know what it means, what it's for. It's being not used. It's pointless DNA that's not used at all. Kind of like a king that is no longer recognized, or a queen that will not be seen as anything but a slave instead. So won't be recognized, so that it's garbage DNA. It's seen as garbage DNA. It's not a king or a queen anymore. It's just a homeless person who doesn't even know what they are. But ultimately, if it's garbage DNA, it could be seen as a king or a queen. The point being something special, something honorable, and worth something. But it can't be seen as garbage DNA if it's acting like a queen or king, actually, and not like garbage DNA, which also has a behavior which is not like a king or queen. So it depends on the soul's growth and what they've learned. All people are in a big pickle. So that will be a difficult problem, being that it is the ruling element of our society, and it's not capable of any leadership if it's true to its genetic genome as the variant in question is unique or not known at the time. Meaning that the geneticists are so not aware of a lot of things. And so genetics has a lot to learn. No more monkeys jumping on the bed is the last message for this video. Now, say goodbye. Goodbye.